who's actually going to get the most out of a full-size outdoor kitchen island, and who might be better off sticking with a portable grill. Is the price justified for the average backyard chef, or does the Mont Alpi 400 Deluxe only make sense for people who entertain daily and want a built-in feel without hiring a contractor? If you're on the fence, keep listening because I'm breaking down the real-world pros and cons, and yes, link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's start with the biggest source of hesitation most people have: space. The island measures 107 inches wide, 23 deep and stands 35 inches tall. That's roughly the size of a small kitchen counter, so you need a decent patio or deck footprint to accommodate it without turning your yard into a maze. If you live in a compact balcony or a narrow patio, you'll spend more time navigating around the island than actually cooking, and that's a red flag. On the other hand, if you already have a dedicated entertaining zone, say a 20 by 30 foot deck with room for a dining table, the island becomes the centerpiece. You can actually walk around, add side dishes, and keep drinks within reach. One of the things that makes the Mont Alpi 400 feel more like a permanent fixture than a plug-and-play grill is the 304 stainless steel construction. It's the same grade you see on commercial kitchen equipment, which means it resists rust and corrosion better than the thinner steel you find on many entry-level outdoor units. In practice, that translates to a surface that you can hose down after a summer barbecue and not worry about pitting after a season of salty air. I've seen homeowners in coastal towns where a cheaper grill started showing rust spots after just one winter. With this island, the stainless stays glossy with only a simple wipe down. The cooking area is where the rubber meets the road. The island comes with a 32-inch, 4-burner propane cooktop that's laid out in a classic lineup, plus a side burner that's perfect for simmering sauces or keeping a pot of beans warm while the main dishes are on the grill. The real test is multitasking during a family gathering. Imagine you're grilling burgers on the center burners, searing a steak on the left, and using the side burner to melt butter for corn on the cob. Because the burners are spread out, you can avoid the crowding issue that cheap 4-burner grills sometimes have, where flames from one burner interfere with another. The only downside is that the burners are propane only out of the box, and while the unit is natural gas convertible, the conversion kit isn't included. If you already have a natural gas line at your patio, you'll need to budget for that extra part and a professional install. Storage and prep space get a lot of love in this design. Below the stainless top sits a full-size 7 cubic foot refrigerator with a door that swings open without hitting the countertop. That means you can keep drinks, pre-marinated meats, or even a salad bowl chilled and within arm's reach. In a real-world scenario, you're not shuffling between the grill and a separate cooler, you just grab a bottle from the fridge and slide it onto the granite countertop. The granite itself is a practical choice. It stays cool under hot pans, resists scratches, and looks upscale without the maintenance of a natural stone slab that needs sealing. The only practical weakness I've noticed is that the granite slab is a single piece, so any heavy impact, like dropping a cast iron skillet, can leave a chip that's hard to repair without professional polishing. The included 110V rotisserie kit is a nice surprise for the price. It's a simple plug-in unit that mounts onto the grill and spins a whole chicken or a pork roast evenly. In my testing, the rotisserie turned at a steady 12 revolutions per minute, which is ideal for achieving that crisp skin without burning. The trade-off, however, is that the kit uses a standard household outlet. You need to make sure your patio has a nearby 110-volt source or run an extension cord rated for outdoor use. If you don't have power nearby, you'll have to add an outdoor outlet, which adds to the overall project cost. Now, let's talk about the hidden costs that often trip up first-time buyers. The island ships fully assembled, which saves you the headache of bolting together a grill and a fridge yourself. That convenience comes with a higher price tag compared to buying the components separately and assembling them on a DIY basis. The price point lands in the mid-range for built-in outdoor kitchens, so it makes sense if you're looking for a plug-and-play solution and you value the time saved on installation. If you're a DIY enthusiast who enjoys customizing every element, you might get more value by buying a separate grill, fridge, and countertop and building a custom island that fits your exact layout. Who should hit the buy button? First, homeowners who entertain at least once a week and want to keep the cooking flow smooth without juggling a portable.